Behold the wizard. Beware his powers. Unspeakable powers. He is the wizard. The mystical wizard.
Greetings, travelers, Wiz Kids, and Word Players. It is Wednesday, which means it is WoW Wednesday. Once again, I am Wizard of Wordplay, the WoW of WoW Wednesday, and I am joined, as I am always, by the Gremlin King himself, Samurai Snowman.
Konnichiwa, happy 1 year anniversary.
It is
Did you get all that?
year. Yeah, 1 year anniversary. 1 year of streaming on the channel. It's
and we have 15 million subscribers after 1 year. It's pretty impressive.
As everyone always knew, we would hit 1,000 subscribers within that first year. But no, we'll get into that later and talk about, go over the channel and such. But no, it's we're not doing the whole show about the 1 year anniversary. I thought about it, but then I'm like, well, we wouldn't really have anything really to talk about, and I don't think anyone really cares. But we have it as it's on the docket. Luckily it was kind of a slow week, and the topic that I do have for the end of the show will be like probably fill out the rest of it. So we'll see. But we have other things that we could bring up as well. Say hello to the chat, of course. Victor the Lore Seeker. Say hello and hail chat. Jesker will be running a little late.
Classic
Baki saying hello, chat. And Swan was here as well, but she's not feeling well, so she might not be. A new Game of Thrones show. That's news to me. I've not seen that floating around, but I never watched Game of Thrones, so not my thing.
Never gave two shits about that show, dude.
I'm glad I never got into it after what it turned out,
Yeah,
to be.
I was glad everyone who's ranting and raving about it got fucking shut up.
Yeah, I saw, I have a friend, who, I remember she had talked about it and she was like, oh, like Game of Thrones is so great, blah, blah. And then like, I'm excited because of the finale. Right. And then like the next time I talked to her after that, I'm like, remember you were really excited for that finale. And then she was all pissed. She's like, yeah, fucking bullshit.
Good.
But yeah, we got pretty easy show for this week. And then I was also, before we know it, we got 2 more regular episodes, and then it's the Halloween special.
Ooh, what are we doing for that?
Scaranormasia is back, and we will be doing another tier list because we enjoyed it so much. We had so much fun last year doing it. I think we'll do it again, and I think I got an idea for what we'll do with this one. It won't be like, because Candy I was asked, it was like, are we going to do more candy ones? I'm like, well, we definitively put an end to any and all candy tier lists because we solved it forever last year. And everyone, we were getting letters that, all fights have stopped in regards to what is the best candy for Halloween. So I suppose we have to once again have a roundtable discussion where we put an end to more, fighting and wondering and overall like debate. So, I have an idea for that. But yeah, so that'll be a fun one. But otherwise, a couple normal episodes and some new stuff will be seen. I'll get to that when it's my turn. But first, Snowman, how was your week?
It's been good, man. Work's been kind of flying by. So it's been cool on that front. And actually started drawing again myself, which has been real nice. Starting to design some characters for the little one shot that I'm gonna try and finish. And I've been practicing some hands and watching some David Finch videos on like cross hatching and shading and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome. He's a beast. So yeah, man, just been working, drawing. How about you?
So then this one shot that you're doing, how are you gonna get it to like the viewers?
I might just put it out there for free. But are
you gonna take pictures of your paper, or what are you thinking?
Oh no, I'm gonna I'll scan it digitally.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll probably end up coloring digitally.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna do it. I was gonna say, because otherwise, like, if you need like inking, I could probably do it, but you go pretty heavy on stuff, so I might ruin it.
Yeah, nah, I just want to do everything myself.
Yeah, I get that. That's what I want to do. It's fun to just be like, yeah, what if I fucking get, what if I get this, thing myself and figure this out myself, and, like, what if I just sit down and learn?
That learning shit too, and like actually becoming good at it after putting in the work is rewarding in itself for sure. I still got a long way to go, but I would like to put it out, have a physical copy.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a nice like 45-page graphic novel.
Yeah, with the physical copies, when you're doing I might have a physical copy for like my preview book, but it'll be like just printed off on computer paper for like the hell of it, and not like, just ash can style, nothing amazing.
Right.
But when it comes time, I think about this, where it's like when it comes time to make the book proper, it's like, well, how much would it cost to get copies sent here, and like printed and, so on and so forth. And it's like, not too bad. Like, you can kind of make it work. So, hello, One Gun. I'm not going to read all that. And I didn't
read it. You have to entertain the chat.
One Gun, keep the dumb stuff away from here. I didn't even realize when you did it last week that's what you were doing. That's why I was confused, but I had to be explained to me later. Anyway, see, I waited going off about my story because I knew Jessica was going to show up to interrupt it. So.
Woohoo!
1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary, man. And what do you guys expect? Hold on, let me adjust my mic real quick. Hold up. There we go. All right, that should be better. Yeah, man, 1 year anniversary. Of course, I got to show up late. It's just tradition at this point.
Classic Chad fashion.
How he does it. Even if we started later, he'd still show up later. That's just how it goes.
Yes, I mean you could start at 1 a.m. in the morning. I'd get there at 1:15 a.m. in the morning. I'd also probably be pissed. I'd be like, Wizard, why are you streaming so damn early?
I debate you and catch you in this trap.
I'd be like, why are you streaming so damn early? I have places to be in the morning.
I have thought about doing I mean, like, morning shows are now people do them now. But like I had thought about doing Wake Up with Wizard for like on my days off. Just be like, yeah, fuck it, let's just go live and like talk
That's
about
not a
nothing.
Maybe
bad
that's your
idea.
audience, dude.
It's not a bad idea.
But I also like on my days off, I like just focusing and working. But my other stuff.
Maybe
I mean, I
should-
can do drawing streams, but the things I draw are the things that I like don't want shown unless you like pay me money. So it's like so it's like I don't
You stingy
I don't know.
bastard.
something to figure out for year 2.
I should do a morning show. Call it Orange Juice with Jesker.
OJ with JJ.
oh, I like that. OJ with JJ. Fuck it. Let's go.
But anyway, Jessica, how was your week?
My week was kind of shitty, to be honest with you.
Hell yeah.
I had a hell no. I had a tire blowout, so I was like crippled, vehicle wise, and
Vehicularly challenged.
yes, thank you. And I got it taken care of yesterday, so I'm back on the road and everything. But I let those bitches go for way too long. So yeah, that kind of was consuming the last 72 hours of my life. Wasn't fun. And bro, we had this spare tire at home, right? So I had this appointment to go get some new tires put on. After that happened, I was like, okay, we got a spare at home. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and put this on. And see, the thing is, it didn't come off of my car because my car, when I bought it, didn't come with a spare. It was just a car off of another vehicle, similar vehicle. And I thought, okay, this will work. This will get me to where I need to go. Nope. The bolts were too big for it. So I ended up having to call AAA. I ended up having to wait for like 2 or 3 hours for a tow truck to show up. It was a whole thing. But I'm glad it's over. I'm here. Entertain me.
Well, my week, luckily I did not have car trouble, knock on wood, but because I drove back down to my hometown because they were doing like this like kind of fall fest thing that they do every year, and it's been years since I've gone. And I was like, well, I can go and walk around, and there's like vendors that pop up from around the neighboring towns and stuff like that. And they kind of have these nice like artisan stuff. And it's been a while since I've done it. And back when I was a kid, I'd walk around there. I had that whole thing memorized because every year it was the same. And but it's changed a lot, especially because like where back in the day it used to be like laser engraving on wood is now 3D printing with plastic. Yeah. And all the old guys that used to make stuff are now dead or retired from doing it. So now it's all like people my age or my brother's age or so. And so I walked around and I looked at everything, and I was like, made it a personal note that it's like, because I was like, well, the only thing I'm really gonna want is if there's some type of Marvel stuff, but I doubt there is. But if there's something Thor, I'm gonna get it. If Thor is on something, I'm gonna get it. And so I found some Thor stuff.
Lots of it?
Couple of things. One thing I didn't end up getting because it's like, well, I don't really like. One of it was like bulb cozies. So it's like, like knitted little things to like put if you have a hot bowl and you have it, And it was Marvel, like generic Marvel like material that had Thor on it. But I'm like, I'm never gonna use this. But one of the three, so like the 3D printers, even just like, because I would have gone back probably 7 or so years ago, and back then 3D printing, it would have been just those very rough little models, like those very small, very rough, no detail, you'd have to sand them like crazy. But now the 3D printing is just so smooth now, and people were making full-on action figures. Oh yeah, there was like 3D printed like a ninja. One of them was like huge. But this one 3D print place had coasters, and it's Marvel coasters, all 3D printed. The holder is 3D printed, And so then the coasters, there's a Captain America shield one, there's a Spider-Man logo one, there's an Iron Man helmet one, there's a Hulk fist, there's a Marvel logo, and there's a Thor hammer with the Thor name. So it's like I saw it, I'm like, well, I got to get it to Thor. And so I was happy with that. This was only $10 too, but I wish I would have haggled them down to 8 because on the outside of the coaster holder, there's 3D printed, like fully molded into the base, Marvel. However, there's a typo. It actually says Marevevel.
Oh.
So it's Marvel.
Marvel.
What is this, the Rippaverse? But
So it's like, well, that's fucking great. But it doesn't matter because it's just the holder of the coaster. And the other thing that I got that was Thor related was like a bead, like a make your own bead thing, and they had like a bin of like all these different bead types. There was like Spider-Man logo, and like, okay, if I was standing around, I'm like, oh, I could do that, but if I find a Thor hammer one, I could do it. Then boom, there's a Thor hammer one. So it's like, well, now I gotta make one. So, but that was fun. And then I had I got a Italian beef sandwich from a food truck, and the Italian beef sandwich was fucking huge. So that was great.
I bet it was, champ.
I don't, not sure I quite understand that.
Yeah, you got it. You get it.
But anyway, yeah, and so that was a fun little road trip. And doing that. And also, I was talking about Snowman this earlier. I drew a little bit yesterday, my day off. Moved on to panel 2 of the preview book, first page of the preview book. So cruising right along. Hope to get that,
Show
as
the
good
fans.
as I can get it. What'd you say?
Show the fans.
No, you can't see it unless you pay me money. Eventually,
You grifter.
then the page will be on the thing. You'll be able to see the time lapse of the work in progress as well.
I'll pirate it out to people if
tourist-ass
they pay me
grifter.
money.
Yep.
You'll be like, you charge them more.
Hey, I'm changing my name. It's Grifter James from now on. All right, deal with it.
Hell yeah.
Grifter Grimes.
That's right. I'm selling out, baby.
Yeah, did that. Hope to get cruising on that again when I have my day off again. And then I did work on video editing stuff because with it being the 1 year down of the show, I wanted to upgrade some things and kind of clean house a bit. And we've been using the same pre-show intros, the pre-show B-roll drawing things, same background, so it's like we're gonna get rid of all that which does include the Gandalf outro will be gone
No.
after today.
What, dude?
No. Gandalf, come back.
You're charging
Oh.
people money for unfinished pictures.
I'm
and now
sorry,
you're doing this to us,
Gandalf.
dude.
I'll throw the ring in Mordor. Forgive me.
Ba-
Um,
ba-da-da-da-da.
but the song will be reused in new form. So just won't be the outro. It won't be the outro anymore because
The
honestly,
thick
how many people,
plottins.
I think a lot of people just switch off, anyway. But the big thing was that it's not copyrighted. So hopefully this version will be able to stick with us.
Well, I mean, most people click off of most intros, but I mean, you don't do the intros to keep people around for,
Yeah, I mean, some people just
minutes.
end the show, but we're also going to change. There might be a change to the format on how we start the show. I might play around with something there. So we'll see. You have to come back next week to hopefully see the all new stuff. The background's already in there. It's already the background and the new pre-show things already in there. Just don't have an intro or an outro yet.
Yeah, you need to have some kind of outro, not for any practical purposes. It's nice presentation.
Yeah.
Full cap off at the end.
yeah, I gotta figure out what it is I want it to be, and then we'll do that. And then like I want to do a different intro instead of the Behold the Wizard one, because that's also like that's taken from Looney Tunes and like copyrighted, and it's like it's been a year. We can get some new stuff.
You thought
My
about some kind of Wizard of Oz thing, maybe?
Maybe, but I'm not into Wizard of Oz.
Really?
Well, like I don't hate it, but I don't like
That I'm kind of shocked. You always
He's
struck
a
me as a
pirate
wizard.
guy, not a wizard guy.
He always struck me as a Wizard of Oz guy.
No, that was Cynic's the Wizard of Oz guy.
Yeah, I know, but
no, I saw Wizard of Oz like forever ago, but like you're talking to the guy that never saw Wicked, hasn't seen Wicked yet. Why would I be Wizard of Oz?
That is a damn shame.
I'm an Oz the Great and Powerful guy only.
I like that movie as well, but
I like that movie too.
Wicked is Wicked is better.
I know. I was like, even then I haven't seen Oz Great and Powerful in a long time. But anyway, no. So that's always been the funny joke, is that like Wizard of Wordplay. Like I explained a few streams ago where my name came from, but like it's just like, yeah, like I'm not really into wizard stuff. Like funny enough, like that's why I moved away from the Gandalf thing and went into the more Doctor Strange look when I redid my profile picture this year.
So are you going to start calling yourself Pirate of Wordplay?
No, it would be Pirate of Puns, if anything, and no.
I was about to say, because Pirate of Wordplay, POW, that's Prisoner of War.
No,
that's entirely different.
I did think that there was a time where I was going to make a second channel where I discussed more like pirate-based things, and like I did with my Pirates of the Caribbean video and stuff. But I don't have the time, so I was going to do a Pirate of Puns channel. Maybe I still will, but anyway, that's another thing that happened. Also, Peacemaker, watched, of course, the 7th episode of Peacemaker. The final episode is tomorrow night. Should be a good one. Hopefully it's not a fucking half-hour long. Fucking James Gunn keeps like kneecapping those episodes right when they're getting good. But no, the episode was good. It's really coming together, and you never would have thought that you would see Peacemaker's dad die again, and you're sad to see it happen, or like you're like shocked. You're like, no, don't do that. Like it's crazy. So.
If tomorrow's the finale, I just want James Gunn to do some real stupid shit, like some wild, out there stupid shit.
He said that 8's supposed to be pretty out there. So
I want him to introduce his Batman, and I want it to be revealed he scrapped plans for Batman Brave and the Bold, and he's just like, oh shit, it's Terry McGinnis Batman, but in the time period of regular ass Superman, and we're just saying fuck it.
And Batman's old, but Superman's
young. Already old. Like all that shit that happened with Bruce, that was actually like
turns out Tim Burton's is the canon is in the DCU.
Straight up.
We're bringing him back again.
It's just Michael
bringing
Keaton.
It back for a third time.
It's Michael Keaton as fucking old man Bruce Wayne, and it turns out Superman didn't show up until after the Tim Burton stuff, and it's all in the same universe, and we're gonna redeem Ezra Miller and bring him back as the Flash. And,
let's not get crazy now.
Hell no.
And it turns out Christian Bale was like the second Robin chasing Todd in the Burton verse, and fuck it. Just what?
That would be some shit though. It's like here's Batman, and it's Christian Bale. Like
that'd be wild, dude.
What would be your reaction if it's just like, here's our Batman for this universe?
Wow,
Christian Bale.
I would not like that at all, dude. That would suck balls.
It would have to be a situation where you couldn't have had all that Christian Bale stuff happen. Well, no, wait a minute. See, that doesn't make sense. Because I was going to say it couldn't have happened simultaneously with all the other superhero stuff because the world's too grounded. But we know that this superhero stuff has been around for 300 years in the James Gunn universe. So no, Christian Bale, no, you there's no way you could thread that needle.
Unless you did it where it's like we're just reusing the actor because we like it so much. Kind of like one of those things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think they would take it back to Nolan's Batman, but I don't. I could see him recasting him. I just think the chances are low as shit.
To be fair, you could have the Burton verse in this continuity, as long as it's a situation where all that shit happened, decades ago.
Yeah.
And you really are just doing Terry McGinnis when Superman shows up. Now you're gonna have that's very questionable, but
Now,
you technically could do it.
Do you include Forever and Robin in that pie, or do you exclude them?
James Gunn's probably crazy enough that he would do it.
Well, Jessica, you know why you can't? Batman and Robin has a reference to Superman in it.
Oh, yeah. This is why Superman works alone.
Yep. So
yeah, so wait a minute, hold up. Okay, are we of the opinion that the Schumacher films are in the same continuity as the Burton films, or
yes,
do we believe they're two different continuities?
They're the same continuity. It's in Forever is referenced by Nicole Kidman's character, Returns is referenced in Forever by Nicole Kidman's character, and then Alfred and Commissioner Gordon's actors are both the same.
I don't know, man. The Flash really made me question that shit.
Yeah, but that's the Flash. That 89 Bruce isn't the same 89 Batman. Like, it's a different Earth, same actor kind of deal.
That's some confusing ass shit, dude.
Yeah, but Marvel kind of does that too, though. So
that's just some confusing ass shit, dude.
Like Hugh Jackman, like Logan dies, but Hugh Jackman Wolverine, plays all these different Wolverines. Same kind of deal.
So I guess that means that Superman does technically. All right, if we assume that Burton and Schumacher is one universe, that means that Superman does exist in that universe.
Joel Schumacher's ever said anything?
Huh?
I said, I wonder if Joel Schumacher's ever said anything about that line. Like, if he was what he considers is his Superman, or like.
I don't know, but I mean, we'd have to assume, since Batman referenced him, that yeah, Superman does exist in that universe somewhere. We never see him; it's completely off screen, but there is a Superman in that universe. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make a Superman movie that takes place in the Burton universe. Fuck it.
There's a Reddit thread about what would a Joel Schumacher Superman movie would have been like.
It would have been very flamboyant.
The movie would have opened with the Warner Brothers logo turning into the S logo.
Yeah, probably.
That would have been dope.
Yeah, I would have been. That would have been kind of fire. I would have been like, "Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do this." Where's my lube? Where's my lube? Yeah, you know what? I kind of want to do like a video mapping out the entire plot of a Burton / Schumacher Superman now.
Yeah, they said that someone says that it might be like Robert Duvall in Falling Down, as a guy who's, despite having gone through some tragic stuff, still has the will to keep moving forward and be kind to everyone around him. And Falling Down was a Schumacher movie.
I was gonna say that, but I don't know if any of y'all seen that movie.
So it's like people like he could kind of do it, he could kind of have it. We could have had full on corn sweat styled, gun styled Schumacher.
It would have been
Rich is here. Hello, Rich.
Who would have played Superman in a Schumacher movie?
When did Batman and Robin come out?
99, wasn't it?
97.
It was 97? Holy shit. I thought it was right before the turn of the millennium. Dang.
Brendan Fraser probably would have been that bad.
Definitely Brendan Fraser.
So we could have had a George Clooney, Brendan Fraser, world's finest film leading into
so weird.
A late 90s, early 2000 Justice League. Holy shit.
That would have been
I looked up the top stars of 97. They have Matthew Perry as number one. So I don't think Matthew Perry would have been Superman.
God, can you imagine that shit though?
Matthew Perry would have fucking aided his Lex though.
Clark would have
Oh
been
my
like,
God, no way.
Clark would have been like, Bruce, how did you afford the Watchtower to build this thing? And George Clooney Batman would have been like, Bat credit card, never leave the cave without it.
Fuck yeah.
Bat credit card.
A Bat credit card. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all.
Ewan McGregor's number 3.
Ewan
Not a Superman,
McGregor
but-
as Superman.
Now, he was just like the top star, but I could have seen him. Ewan McGregor as Lex, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe his legs.
He was Black Mask, and he was all right, but that movie sucked. That Birds of Prey movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see Ewan McGregor as Superman. That's really difficult.
Yeah, no way.
Ooh, David Strickland. They list him as like.
I don't even know that
Let
name.
me pull him up. He's like number 4 on the list.
He's got the look.
He's got the look, yeah. But they were going like older, like with Bruce Wayne, like they're like older guys.
Yeah, but again, if we're
Yeah, I
assuming
do
it's
too.
the-
What?
if it's the same continuity as
And Nicolas
Burton,
Cage was going to be Superman with the Kevin Smith movie. That'd been weird.
I still think that would have been a fucking disaster.
No, that was
Yeah,
going
that
to
was-
be a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, or maybe it was Tim Burton. Is what he said. Well, it was
Nah,
Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith
He-
was doing it,
He was
but I
the
think
writer.
Burton was like, "Oh, he's the writer." Okay.
That still would have been a terrible movie. I'm sorry. I know people are always like, "Oh, we missed out. We should have."
It just sounded so crazy. And Tim Burton is the last person you would pick to do a Superman movie. So it would have been like,
Yeah, I don't think
Kevin-
it. Tim
Kevin
Burton.
Bacon is Lex Luthor.
ooh, for sure.
If you've seen him you've seen him in First Class, right? As Shaw,
Right.
he could be pretty,
Yeah.
pretty villainous. Pretty
Bro,
scary.
he's a great villain.
Yeah.
Like a Hollow Man. He would be a great, like, Osborn.
I don't think Burton could do Superman.
It would just be interesting to see what the hell would go on in that movie.
Wasn't Tim Burton gonna do a Spider-Man film at one point?
James Cameron was.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. James Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
That would have been interesting. Well, they came out with some of the plot stuff about it, and
that was a documentary. Well,
I-
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith took his they took his script and they wrote a Supergirl episode with it. They adapted it into a Supergirl episode.
I'm sure Man of Steel, there's supposed to be like these giant metal spiders that are kind of rampaging through the city in Kevin Smith's Tim Burton movie. I don't think Kevin Smith was the writer. I could be wrong though. But
I'm pretty-
yeah, Man of
he's-
Steel,
he's-
they
he's-
had the terraformers look kind of like creatures, kind of.
So, have we all seen the stuff about the David Cameron Spider-Man film?
Man, who the fuck is David Cameron?
What?
Who
David
the
Cameron.
fuck is David Cameron? You heard what I said?
What did
Now
I
go
say?
on.
He said David.
You
Cameron.
said David Cameron. Now who is he?
Oh, wait.
Oh, who is he? English motherfucker. Do you?
Can you speak it?
Did,
Say
Did I
that
say-
one more time, motherfucker. Say
I-
that one
did-
more
did-
time.
did I say David Cameron?
Yes.
You
you
want me to
did.
pull it the fuck up.
Now who the fuck is he?
David Cameron is a UK politician. My bad. I am.
Well, he was doing a Spider-Man too. That's crazy. Sure,
I
Man of
meant
Steel.
James
There's
Cameron.
supposed to be
Fuck.
like these giant metal spiders.
Let's
that are
we're
kinda
watching. We're
rampaging
gonna watch
through
it.
the
back.
city. And,
Dude, we're EFAPing
as a
ourselves,
Tim
bro.
Burton movie.
Uh,
I don't think Kevin Smith was the writer. I could be wrong though. But
Pretty-
yeah, Man of
he's-
Steel,
he's-
they
he's-
had the terraformers look kind of like creatures. Kind of.
David's his alcoholic.
So, have we all
David-
seen the
David
stuff
Cameron
about the David?
was- why are we
Cameron
watching ourselves?
Spider-Man film?
Oh, fucking hell, wizard. Fuck you.
Did you hear it? Did you catch it?
Yeah,
Okay,
this is for you, Jesker.
David Cameron was
The,
once the
stuff
prime minister of the United Kingdom.
Yeah, he did not do a super. Maybe he was on tap to do Superman movie.
I meant James Cameron.
Yeah, see, let's
Oh,
listen to
oh,
Cameron.
okay.
David
So
Cameron.
we all know about the James Cameron Spider-Man film, right?
Yeah.
I was pulling it up before I got distracted.
And Darren Aronofsky was supposed to do like a crazy twist on year one Batman. This shit was gonna be wild.
It was attached to direct a gritty R-rated Spider-Man movie in the 1990s. Organic web shooters. Organic web shooters would never work in a movie.
Oh, never work.
Like
Nope.
Electro and Sandman. Both of those people will never be in a movie.
Going for an R-rated superhero movie in the 90s is bold.
Leonardo DiCaprio and Arnold Schwarzenegger are mine for key roles. The project would also cancel the
What?
lengthen the Eagles' future rights. And the films never
I'm
progressed
Sandman.
Script mistake. I'm
What killed the spiders?
The Sandman cometh.
Yeah, the Sandman coming.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the goblin and wiped the spider out. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Down came the Sandman.
The Sandman cometh.
Yeah. That's gonna be like your new thing you're gonna start saying.
You got sand in your boots, Spider-Man.
Oh, Arnold as Sandman in a different universe? Hell yeah.
Arnold the Sandman honestly could have worked.
It
And
really
Leo
could.
as Electro, that could have worked too, for real.
He was just gonna be in it. He probably was gonna be Spider-Man.
Yeah,
He could
probably
have been
gonna be Peter
Osborn.
Parker.
Oh, in the 90s, yeah. Damn, that would have been cool too, dude.
Yeah, that's what the picture has.
So do
Damn,
we think this would have been
R-rated with Electro and Sandman too. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
R-rated with Goblin would have been great.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would have been for sure super brutal.
Oh, dude, if they did an
The film would have
R-rated
pitted
film,
Spider-Man against two villains: a corrupt capitalist named Carlton Strand, who had electricity powers, and a villain named Boyd with sand powers. So not even using the
What?
Carlton Strand and Boyd, Electro and Sandman. Peter Capper's heavily rumored. Arnold Schwarzenegger was eyed possibly as Dr. Octave. Dr. Octopus.
The Octopus
he-
Man cometh.
the octopi are meant
It's
to inhabit
Dr.
the
Octopus Arnold. The Sandman cometh. No.
Yeah, it's like he's got to be Sandman. He can't be Like I get that he's got the accent, and that's it, and the hair color, and that's
That
it.
would be
All
too
the-
goofy if they're trying to go for grounded, though.
you're gonna get inked, Spider-Man. So, do we think this would have been good?
Probably
Not
not.
with Arnold as Doc Ock.
Dude,
It
I'm
sounds
telling you,
interesting as shit, though.
And
I really
Sandman,
don't
but
think
not
this-
Sandman.
I really don't think this would have worked.
I
For
mean,
one-
Leo as Spider-Man, that's like generational casting. That would have been insane.
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at it, like it's obvious. I mean, look at the name changes and stuff with like Sandman and Electro.
Yeah, that's retarded.
To me, that tells me that James Cameron really didn't care about making a Spider-Man movie. He just wanted to take the Spider-Man IP and use it to make a James Cameron movie. And that's why I think that we probably dodged a bullet not getting this thing. You know, if only Uncle Ben could have dodged that bullet, you know what I'm saying?
These
Oh,
guys
damn,
do.
dude, too soon, bro.
These guys did the
God.
Rambo. movie.
Yeah, I know.
Wondered,
I should slap myself for that.
I wondered
Oh,
what
yeah.
movies they had done, but they did Rambo and Terminator 2. This company that went bankrupt that they're talking about,
Okay.
the Carcolo Pictures. So I was like, if
Well,
they had
this-
released some crap, but Rambo and Terminator 2 is pretty good. Universal Soldier.
If you did an
Ooh, I haven't seen
R-rated,
Universal Soldier, actually.
if you did an R-rated Spider-Man movie, you think they would do the whole plot line with Gwen Stacy getting knocked up by Norman Osborn?
And they decanonized that, and they also didn't write it yet.
Yeah, yeah, sure. They they decanonized
Mary
it.
Jane.
I still
They-
remember.
No, they would have done They would do Spider-Man Reign, where Peter impregnates Mary Jane, but because his semen's radioactive, it gives her cancer.
Yeah.
That,
Well,
that-
not
that
with
happened.
these villains.
Bro, I'm starting to realize Spider-Man's got some really stupid storylines.
Oh, like that. Spider-Man is the king of he's the most popular Marvel hero, and they give him the literal worst storylines consistently. consistently.
He's got some dope ones though.
Dude, I mean, come on.
He
Wolverine
had-
probably has the shittiest storylines.
My
consistently.
radioactive blood gave him Mary Jane fucking cancer. It's like, really, Marvel? Really? That's the best you got? Oh, Norman Osborn knocked up a teenager. That's uncomfortable.
I saw a thing about it where it's like, well, and then it's like, well, let's use magic to erase my marriage and set me back to my status quo from the
Oh, he for sure has some dumbass ones.
I mean, that one goes
Clone
without saying,
Saga
though.
fucking sucks ass.
yeah, but it
Um,
had such good potential. I still love the Clone Saga. I
It
don't
had
care.
Hey, you know what else had good potential, Snowman? The fucking Star Wars
D
sequels.
nut.
But we saw the Star Wars sequels turned out, didn't we? Potential don't mean shit, homie.
Yeah, I still like the sequels. You said
Yeah, the sequels.
Yes.
prequels are all right.
I like the prequels.
Yeah, prequels still feel like fucking Star Wars. They have their
Yeah.
issues, but they
They
still
got
at
the
least
charm.
feel like Star Wars.
and cool action.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
It is the 1 year anniversary. It's right here is where it all started.
This is where I
The
dropped
next
the
Batman
F-bomb.
Arkham could be a PlayStation exclusive. That one, I can't remember which one. Cynic did it first. I can't remember which one it was, but he did it first.
Damn it.
In honor of people dropping the F-bomb, I am now going to say,
Yeah.
I thought Wizard was going to
No,
kick
I
me.
wanted to do it first.
I'm over here doing this. I can't do it. I can't do both. Oh yeah, so this was like back when Assassin's Creed Shadows got delayed. We covered that. And then that delay is what made that DLC free. The DLC that just came out, it's like free if you pre-ordered the game. The Netflix Avatar, we're still waiting on that. The Liza P.O. DLC came out. The PlayStation Spider-Man 2 DLC that never even happened.
That game just got completely
Blade movie
fucking
was
chipped.
canceled. Of course, the Halloween special we'll be doing again this year. Marvel Rivals hype check-in. We watch it. We've shown everything off. But became a hit, smash hit, that Marvel Rivals. MCU's comeback going over Captain America and Thunderbolts, and didn't know Thunderbolt. Well, besides Snowman, didn't know Thunderbolts is gonna be the sleeper hit of those that little pack there, but it was. Elden Ring's DLC was announced for Game of the Year, and it didn't win it, so it was like the whole controversy was pointless.
They never should have done that, though.
Yeah, PlayStation never did make its handheld Switch console. I don't think, like everyone's thought. Snow White looked bad at the time, but I think it made money, didn't it?
No, God, no.
I thought it did. I thought we covered that. That was like the grifters were wrong. And Snow White made money or something like that. Yeah, it didn't. It did end up looking like crap, though. It kind of disappeared. No one talks about it anymore.
Yeah, like it was out of theaters quick because it flopped so hard.
Yeah. Ubisoft might have been bought, which did actually kind of happen. I have that on the docket where they've restructured their whole company now.
We never did predict EA getting bought, though, did we?
The Avatar got leaked out, and that's been proven now. They've announced it officially now, the next Avatar show.
Now, I saw some images earlier today. Is that shit real?
Of
I saw of what?
The Avatar sequel show?
Yes. Like the I saw some
Haven?
pictures. It looked like twin avatars.
Yeah. That's well there is like fan art being done, like Avatarist on YouTube does that kind of stuff. Like they'll make like fan art and stuff. But twins are like the one is the Avatar and the other is not. But the other might be the dark Avatar from fucking Korra season 2 that everyone fucking loved and remembers fondly.
Yeah, when they took the whole yin and yang thing, where, by the way, yin and yang do not represent good and evil, by the way. Just saying that's not what they're supposed to represent. They are complementary opposites. That's how yin and yang work. But they took the whole yin and yang concept and they turned into God and Satan pretty much. And it's like, that doesn't really work with Eastern religions, which is what this show is based on. I don't think y'all really understand what you're referencing, which is Taoism.
But yeah, I do know that the images are like the official. They've shown off official stuff, so, like the little girl twins and they're like giant cat. I don't know. I'll watch it, but I'm not.
Oh,
I have zero hype.
So that's the images I saw. So that's real.
Yep, they officially announced it finally. Which it was like everything that was in that leaked document that we went over on this.
Yep. Well, I'm not against there being like a Satan figure in Avatar, but don't conflate that with like the yin and yang and light and dark balance thing that, you know, I thought y'all were going for. Like
I don't
that's where I
mind
have
the
a problem.
concept of a dark avatar, but
Yeah, I don't either.
what I would have wanted a dark avatar to be would have been a avatar that is like a guy is the avatar, but he's not a paragon of virtue. Like what if the guy who became the next avatar was a complete asshole? You know, and it's like well, I got to be the like I'm the avatar, like literally what Korra is to an extent, but Korra like they soften her, but just like I'm the avatar, I don't give a fuck, you know, I do what I want, you know, I'm gonna solve these problems by like kicking your ass and burning you or something, you know, like.
I mean, I'm even fine with there being like a dark avatar type of thing where like it's an avatar born out of the imbalance in the world.
Yeah, an antithesis.
Yeah, like that. I'm cool with that, but my problem is they took the idea of yin and yang and they turned it into God and Satan, and that doesn't work because yin and yang, like if you actually look at Taoism, it's the interaction between yin and yang that gives rise to everything in the universe. So by making Rava and Vatu yin and yang and saying that Vatu is evil, it doesn't really work because that's one half of everything. It's not like, oh, it's like the anti balance or something. It's like, no, that's part of the balance. So it to me, it shows just a lack of understanding of concepts that they were trying to weave into the lore, and I just found it to be very frustrating.
That was Korra's problem in general, but then of course we had the first Thor's Day had happened. Everyone loves Thor's Day. This was when we went over the fact that Thor could literally beat all of your faves. It would happen, all of them.
Nah.
Yeah, I think we disproved you on some of that shit.
I don't remember that. Just
I remember that.
My favorite is
remember
Jesus, so you're wrong.
That's right. That's right. Praise Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Suck it, Thor. Did you die on a cross and come back 3 days later? No.
Well,
Got
I mean, Immortal Thor is the, you know, we were talking about this. It is the New Testament, but no, this was back before we started going over Immortal Thor. I believe this was just some Thor news and going over the versus stuff, and then we started going into like just reading Immortal Thor, just reading the full pirate copies live on stream. Who gives a shit?
Yarg.
Of course, our constant battle against Xbox, which we will be doing again very shortly, as Xbox somehow buried themselves even harder. Already dead.
They're dead, bro.
Deeper.
Yeah, that's
So-
crazy.
Yeah, it's. I've never been an Xbox guy, man, but I've always respected them as a worthy rival to the two that I do care about, which are PlayStation, Nintendo, and
I love
see
the
them go,
Xbox and the
it's-
360.
to see Xbox like step away from the console game, it's the end of an era, and you know I do feel kind of depressed about it. Not gonna lie.
They had
In
a
fact,
good run.
this was during the news when GTA was probably going to cost $100, which is still, I think, going to happen.
Yeah,
That is 100% going to happen.
I definitely agree with that. Hey, you know what
As-
though? I just realized something. With Xbox stepping away from the console market, that leaves a space open for the return of Sega.
And the Kid
this
Icarus
title-
remake.
This title's funny in retrospect. Fantastic Four looks bad and Assassin's Creed Shadows looks good? Question mark.
Oh, yep.
I was the only one who thought Fantastic Four looked good. I was the
I
first
give
one.
you
The only one.
props. I give you props. It's probably my. Yeah, probably my. Oh wow. Okay. I think
I thought it was
is-
going to do better than Superman, but I was wrong.
I
about that.
I think in terms of the writing, it is the best superhero movie this year. That's me being objective. Me being subjective, Superman's still my favorite, but objectively, I think Fantastic Four is a little bit stronger.
The trailer for the Thunderbolts. That was fun times. Night Rain when it was announced, when we watched Tides of Annihilation, everyone was kind of.
We never even
we haven't
touched
seen
that game.
anything about that fucking game yet.
Nah.
Which is very
I
sad.
Peep.
Tides of Annihilation, that like.
I was
Very
never
sad.
really like interested, honestly,
Oh, I'm super interested.
in Night Rain.
No, in the other one, in Tides of Annihilation. Remember
Yeah.
that like
You remember that episode? I was gushing about it like crazy. I was like, "This looks
that like
amazing."
King Arthur action game thing?
Yeah, like I remember I was gushing like crazy.
Yeah.
It still looks great, and I'm sad we haven't heard
We
anything.
just
else
we just
about
haven't
it.
heard anything. Which
Is
sometimes
that by
happens.
David Cameron?
Yeah, David Cameron.
I'm gonna take him out back and old yeller him here in a second. What's
Oh.
sort of
I'm bulletproof. You can't.
No, so yeah, like I completely forgot about that game until now. Then when they Kathleen Kennedy steps down, remember she did that and then she didn't actually.
Oh yeah.
So,
Is she
look,
still in charge of Star Wars though? Didn't
Yeah.
someone else take over?
No,
No, that was like
Damn,
always
bro.
like rumored and hoped, but it was never confirmed.
I'm gonna
I hope
pull
we get back
a.
to an era of meritocracy, man.
I'm gonna
Marvel-
pull.
Marvel and
Meritocracy's
DC.
dead, bro. It's been dead for a while. I'm going to quote the great internet sage Nerdrotic.
Star Wars is dead.
Star Wars is dead. And Disney killed it. Star Wars is dead and Disney
They
killed it. And by the way, guys, did I ever tell you the story about how I sold kids crack back in the 90s?
When they announced Marvel and DC crossovers, of course, those have now come out. Or the first one did. The second one's coming out. The leaks for Avengers Doomsday, which may still be true. We never really heard anything out of that.
Batman's
Xbox was
gonna
going to make
be
a
in
handheld.
Finally, man.
That didn't happen.
The greatest Marvel superhero, Batman, getting the love he deserves, bro.
The
I know
Bloodborne birthday
comics.
stream. We'll be doing that again on my birthday. We'll be continuing Bloodborne slowly. Slowly playing Bloodborne.
Are you
Yeah,
playing
AC
right
Shadows
now?
had 2 million players in a day, and now it's just fucking crap and no one gives a shit about it.
Somebody please take this franchise and save it. Somebody please.
Oh, there's more. We'll probably have that next week. There's more Assassin's Creed news that came out today. Leaks came out today. Not like a canceled game. That would have been cool.
Assassin's Creed: The Resurrection of Desmond Miles. It's like, okay, finally.
Yeah, 6 months ago, they announced Spider-Man Brand New Day and the X-Men coming to the MCU. Like the Doomsday and them all being in it. The Superman trailer where he yelled at the sun, and we are all like, "This looks like shit," and then we're all like, we watch it, like, "Oh, super mid," I call it.
We were like, you know, we had to take that bullet from that gun.
Yeah. The Sue Storm being feminist thing, and that was a fucking. I called that a nothing burger in this stream. I'm like, no, they're fucking stupid.
And
You
it
know
turned out to be the exact opposite in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, she's an
It's actually-
she's an actual mom, and it's got like a pro-life message, and it's like,
Yeah, she's a mother figure, but it's like, yeah, she's what the classic version of like a powerful feminine character would be.
it's like, oh my god, this isn't the Hollywood I know. What happened?
Yeah, I still definitely want to see that.
Yeah, it's coming out pretty
Superman.
soon on Disney
Man.
Disney Plus. It's pretty soon. You know, when they announced Silver Surfer was a woman, and we were all like, Like I'm kind of okay with it because I think it's just to show it's an alternate universe. And
I'm
it's more
still
or less
not a fan of that though.
It's an alternate, dude. I guarantee you, it's just because it's an alternate universe. The main MCU is going to have its own Silver Surfer, and it's going to be the regular ass Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
watch and see. Watch and see.
Yeah, and then the Spider-Man Noir trailer that's erased from history now. Our reaction to it's gone because it was deleted from this stream here.
What? Who said the FN?
Because well, it was Amazon just completely was like,
Amazon
no,
said the FN?
you can't play this at all, and completely blocked it. Like this stream was gone for like a couple of minutes until I removed that part of the stream. So like that hasn't happened to anything yet. We never had a full copyright block. Usually you have just like a little mark that if we were to like try to make money off of it, yeah, it's not going to go through. So this was just straight up, just like no, gone off. Then we saw Galactus and the weird Darth Vader thing, and then we had our final Thor's Day, and then I took a break, and then we have the modern times of just a couple weeks ago, and all the way up to
That's
now.
when you lost 75 pounds and benched 375 now.
Actually kind of gained weight during that.
Oh, hell yeah.
What the fuck? Hell yeah. Shut up, bro.
Hey man. If you ain't winning, you losing, right?
Jesus.
If you ain't gaining, you ain't.
Yeah, if you ain't putting on gains, what are you doing?
But yeah, so 1 year of WoW Wednesday, 1 year of streaming.
Real sexual and violent, and I loved it every second of it.
Yeah. And so, there is the talk or the thought of just like, well, like, have we really grown in that year? And I'd say we have. If you number wise, we started at 50. I remember, I think we started streaming at like 48, and we hit 50 live on stream. And back when we used to do like sub goals, we don't really do the sub goals anymore. After we crossed 100, it was like, well, you don't have to worry about that. We had the 200 goal of doing the Mutants and Mastermind streams, but then it was like I slowly got rid of that because it's like I also think we're all just too busy for it. And I feel like if we do that, it'll have to be down the line when it'd be for like more subs. I feel like we'll do that one again. 200 was too low of a bar. But no, it's been a fun time, and like I said, we started at below 50. Now we're at 127. It's fluctuated off and on. We go to 126, go back to 127. It changes every day, but it's that's over a double. Right? Like it's over doubling in a year. Can't scoff it. My dumb little art channel that I had, and I just a year ago decided to start streaming on it. And it's been fun, sitting down and being able to just like literally just talk about like, the Batman movies or whatever, the MCU stuff or, whatever we want to talk about, and just talk about it.
Geeking out. It's nice, man.
Talk about whatever.
Because most of my friends in real life
don't
don't really talk about this shit.
You have real friends?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like
a charming, handsome stud like me having friends, crazy. I know.
I wish I knew what that was like.
I talked to my brother about this stuff. Like, I can go in depth, but like he can't. So it's just like I'll just be literally.
So he's just a worthless, casual peon
newbie, crazy person. Like, I'll just be like, oh, I'm, like, what if they did, like, because I'm really good with like I really love doing like the fantasy booking of just like, what if, they do this and then this happens and then and like you want to be like, or I also enjoy like telling the lore stories about like, yeah, there was that time that Spider-Man semen gave Mary Jane cancer, right? Like,
what the fuck, Marvel?
And just to be like, yeah, that happened, or Green Goblin was in a relationship with Gwen Stacy, and they retconned that, but still happened.
Who would you say has had the more, let's say, disturbing stories, Marvel or DC?
DC, easy.
Really?
Yeah, because Marvel's done the clean cut kind of thing for way longer. DC went gritty pretty fast.
No.
So-
I don't mean like dark. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
but what I mean is like there's more of an opportunity to be like, yeah, here's like we're tracking down these like pedophiles and stuff, or like
I'm talking about like what the fuck stories, like where you just like in real life you go, okay, seriously, what the fuck is going on?
It's a tough one. Batman alone has a fuckload
Like-
of
like-
fucked up
like-
stories.
Like the ick stories. I'm not talking
Yes.
about like, you know,
you're not talking about like what like Serious House on Serious Earth, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, you're talking about like Batman when Superman got prison raped.
yes,
Years back.
yes, shit like that, to where you just take
What are
a
we
step
doing?
back and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Harley Quinn, fartacular. Silent but deadly.
Oh no! Whoa!
Yeah, I really was like, what the
Whoa.
fuck are you doing, DC? What
Fuck
are you doing?
Wizard! I had to go to therapy to suppress that. Damn it!
Hey, you want to relive one of my favorite moments on the show? And it's anniversary. Come on, we gotta relive it. Come on.
There's one Batman Odyssey. It's not that disturbing, I guess, but it's just so weird and like a fever dream. And that's
Yeah,
one that
Coming
lots
March
to take out.
26th, 2025.
Oh my god.
I need the hate.
It's got
fuel.
glorious rub and smell pages as
So
well.
No.
Oh no!
So terrible.
Stop!
That book came out.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
DC is releasing what has been called a fart fetish comic. This is the,
He doesn't
this
give a
is the
shit.
cover. This is the cover.
Oh fuck me!
Good time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe DC does have the more what the fuck stories.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, fucking radioactive Mary Jane cancer. One more day.
I mean,
Stacey
The
getting
Watchmen,
knocked
that's
up.
almost the same thing as The Watchmen. Like Dr.
Yeah, but
Manhattan
Watchmen I'd
giving
count as,
multiple
like, just-
chicks cancer.
That's more like
Quicksilver and
a dark
Scarlet Witch.
story. Like
Quicksilver and Scarlet
Jesker's
Witch
talking
being a
about more like
thing.
what the fuck moments with like established people.
Yeah. Like
Um,
this is the same fucking company that made Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver a couple, and nobody in fucking universe batted an eye at it. They were just like,
The brother
yeah.
and sister.
yeah, just like, you find your comfort,
it's
where you
it's
can.
ultimates. It's wacky. It's wahoo.
Yeah, they were all like, who was it? Like,
I mean, they are
I forget-
villains too.
I forget the exact quote, but it was something like, like they just like they find comfort in each other, and it's like, okay, wait, we're not really trying to justify this, are we, Marvel? Like,
Yeah, I don't
come
know
on
anything
now.
about
Like,
that.
what the
That
fuck?
was so Snowman, that was in the Ultimates universe.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch and Wanda, or Wanda and Pietro have like they're just like really close and really kind of like weird and like flirtatious and
Are they
awkward.
blood brother and sister, or are they
Yes.
like adopted?
Yeah, they're brother and sister.
So-
in that universe.
Okay.
It's a scenario where essentially like all the crap they had to put up with in their childhood because of Magneto brought them closer together, and they kind of turned to each other
Yeah.
Ooh.
in
That's
more
a dumb
ways than
story.
one. This is a trope I've seen in movies and stuff where it's like kids that grow up in an abusive home will sometimes end up in that kind of relationship. You know what I mean?
Oof.
Like it was
Um,
that trope essentially.
There's a
So that's why you love your sister.
I'm gonna take him out back on old Yellerhead Wizard.
Stop trying to kill Snowman.
Yeah, man.
Snowman,
come on,
stop
we
saying
just-
Never.
get murdered.
Never,
We're just volleyball jousting here.
never. I will never stop trying to kill.
Like,
this
Well,
Quicksilver.
there's that one Justice League storyline where I think it was like Dr. Light like raped some. One
Yeah,
of the,
Dr.
like-
Light raped Elongated Man's wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
What's-
the Justice League all lobotomize him and then erase Batman's memory of it because he didn't agree with it.
Yep.
Uh,
So
That
so
shit's
Doc-
hard
so the-
though, dude. That part's
so-
dope, but the rape thing, I guess I can see why
So
people were upset
Jesker,
with that.
you remember Dr. Light from the Teen Titans cartoon, right?
yes.
He's like a goofy kind of like
Yeah.
aha guys, right? He's
Yeah.
like that because he was lobotomized by Zatanna. So in
Yeah.
that universe, he raped Elongated Man's wife.
Yeah. I know. I found out it later after the cartoon and everything. I was very
And
shocked.
then when they then later
Shot the
on,
offended.
I think he gets back to normal or something. He goes and like tries to do it again. He like tries to rape another woman, and then the Spectre fucking gets him. And
Oh.
Spectre's like, "I'm done with your fucking bullshit. I'm gonna punish you now for all your crimes." And so he turns him into a candle that will burn forever, and his head is like the flames on top of his head. His head is forever like burning. He's a
Damn,
candle.
that's cool as
I
shit.
mean, considering that the Spectre is the embodiment of God's wrath, that was
Yeah.
that's literally. It's just funny to think of God
Yeah,
just
so-
being like, "Dude, I am sick of your shit."
Yep.
Here's the line here where it's like, I looked in Pietro's eyes. He wanted to kill me. Like, you don't get it, Mr. Rogers. They love each other. Of course they do. They're brother and sister.
Yeah, that
And
yeah.
they're like, no, it's more than that. They're in love. And then he's like, but they are brother and sister. Yep. And if you think we've got a problem with the Tony Stark sex video, because that's another thing that happened in the Ultimate Universe.
What?
Wait until the media figures them out.
Snowman. I'm gonna let me pull you aside for a second. Listen, buddy. The
Yeah.
Ultimate Universe, specifically Ultimate Spider-Man, is like one of the first comics that I really got into when I started reading comics, right? Because the Ultimate Universe was paraded around as this thing that would be easy for newcomers to jump into. So I was like, okay, I'm going to jump into this. All right. In the beginning, I fucking love the Ultimate Universe. But when I tell you that at a certain point, that shit went off the fucking rails, I mean, it went off the fucking rails and straight into the Grand Canyon of what the fuck. The
Yeah.
Ultimate Universe went so fucking crazy. And this was one of the moments where I had to back away and say, what the fuck is going on?
This
Yeah.
is the Spectre
This
turning.
isn't-
This is Dr. Light is a candle. This is the Spectre.
Ooh.
turning.
That looks nice. Ultimate Spider-Man right now is pretty good though.
Yeah, New Ultimates is so good that they're kneecapping it and ending it before they can do anything else with it.
Which is just, that's crazy, bro.
Anyway, speaking of corporations killing something that was their only good thing really around at the time, Xbox has announced they're raising the price of Game Pass by a whole
Good
hell of
job, dumbasses.
Game Pass Ultimate will rise to $30 a month, but the other tiers will remain the same price, and 45 new games are coming to the service. Hogwarts Legacy to Ubisoft's back catalog. Yeah, so the Ultimate, 400 plus games, 75 plus day one games per year. So like this is what gives you the day one games, because the other ones just are like, yeah, you'll get your games when you get there when we get there. Yeah, it's going from 20 to 30. And then your PC Game Pass is going up to 1646. And so this, of course, caused quite the stir. Baki says Xbox needs to effing chill. This caused quite the stir. There was we reached where the website to cancel Xbox Game Pass subscriptions was overloaded and failed to work as more people were going and canceling their Game Pass subscriptions, refusing to pay the price increase, and just in general Game Pass being kind of lame recently, and Xbox just not being worth it. Let's be honest. We have decried the end of Xbox since really the show started. For a whole year we've been talking. We just went back through it. We've been talking about how it's that failure after failure, putting the exclusives onto other consoles, Halo might be coming to fucking PlayStation. Game Pass, their only thing they had going for them is they're raising the prices. They might not even be making consoles anymore. Like, who knows? But it's just like I've never seen a company, video game company as big as Xbox, shoot themselves in the foot consistently as much.
Bro, let's just keep it real. This has been a slow process of dying for Xbox since Sony showed them up with the PlayStation 4.
I mean, like they had the 360 though. They had
That-
got a good.
They had the
They got a couple
360
good hits in.
2 generations ago.
I mean, the original Xbox was a pretty beast too.
Yeah, but the PlayStation 2 beat it.
Yeah, well, the PlayStation 2,
But for a debut
What-
console, it did pretty good.
the PlayStation 2 was, and still to this day, was like this unprecedented juggernaut of a system.
I think it is still the best-selling console of all time.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, the PlayStation 2 is just it was less of a game console, more of a force of fucking nature. What the fuck, man? Still, I say to this day, I don't care what anybody says. To this day, PlayStation 2 is the greatest video game console with the largest fucking video game library, period.
Yeah, it's up there.
They posted a video talking about what's coming to Xbox Game Pass, but it's mainly just like here's what's changing. But as this community note points out, PC Game Pass was not mentioned, despite them saying every tier is being upgraded. We'll see a 40% price increase with nothing new being added from $11.99 to $6.49 monthly. Game Pass can also no longer be acquired with rewards points. Unmentioned change. That's the other thing. It's like if you get certain points, you could basically get like a free subscription. But they're getting rid of that system as well. You know,
Good job. It's great decision
People-
after great decision.
people not happy still. It continues.
Obviously.
Then there's also, according to The Verge, Microsoft is getting ready to announce free Xbox Cloud Gaming with ads. Currently in internal testing for 1-hour sessions with the 5 hours free a month. Ad-supported versions will be included streaming some games you own. Eligible free play day titles, Xbox Retro Classics pre-roll ads are around 2 minutes before a game.
Did somebody over there at Xbox just have a fucking stroke? Is that what happened?
It's Phil
Yeah, and
Spencer-
I mean,
Phil
you got to
Spencer.
be a really big fan of fucking Microsoft and Xbox's catalog to even consider any of this shit.
I mean, I did briefly consider getting an Xbox Series S because it's like the cheapest current gen system out there.
But then Starfield sucked. That's what stopped me.
Well, for me, it was like seeing like a few months ago, seeing like Microsoft starting to abandon their own system, and I'm like, I don't think this is a good long-term investment for me.
Yeah, they just never had like any exclusives to compete.
I am telling you, man, just when Sony came out with the PlayStation 4 and there was that whole controversy with the Xbox One about, you know, your games being locked to the system and everything, and Sony just came out there with PlayStation 4, they were like, this is how you play your fucking games on our console. Like, that was the moment that was like, that was the fatal shot. And ever since then, Xbox has just been bleeding out and slowly dying, and they've never recovered. I think that will go down as the moment that started the downward spiral for Xbox. I really do.
Yeah. So maybe this will be the end of Xbox officially. Who knows? I mean, they always come back or something. But
And I don't even, I'll be honest with you, I don't even think PS5 is like that great of a system.
no, it's a boosted PS4.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. You know, it's not a terrible system. But when I thought of like, okay, the
I
next
love
gen
my
PlayStation,
PS5, man.
when I looked at it and I was like, the next gen PlayStation, you know, it was like I was expecting it something more substantial than this. It's
I
And
mean, I
it's
thought
not-
from just comparing Elden Ring from PS4 to PS5, I thought at least the graphical overhaul and the load times were fantastic. Very huge
Yeah, but
upgrades.
again, but it still feels like a boosted PS4. Like there's a reason why there's still a lot of PlayStation players that have just not made the switch from PS4 to PS5 because they don't feel like it's necessary.
No, because they're brokey. Got 'em.
I mean, think about it.
Dang.
When you look at the games like the exclusives that have come out for PS5, they're good. I mean, they're damn good, but they're so few and far between. It's just
Yeah, honestly, I can't even think of any.
like this feels like such a it feels like such a nothing burger generation, which I will say I was telling everybody back when these consoles were announced, I said, listen, you got COVID going on right now. It's too early. The PS4 still has a lot of life left. I told people, I said, PS4 could go for another 2 or 3 years. Like, because the system was so damn popular. I said it could go for another 2 or 3 years. It is not necessary for PlayStation to come out with another system this early. It's just not. And I feel like I've been proven right when you look at how many people have not made the switch from PS4 to PS5. This is going to be the console generation that I feel for Sony. I mean, this is probably the end of Xbox. I will say that. But for Sony, I feel like this is going to be the generation where it's like they got by doing the bare minimum because Xbox fucked up so badly. Like that's what I feel like this generation is going to go down as. Overall, it's a nothing burger console generation, and we're already hearing rumors of PlayStation 6.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that,
don't like.
and
I don't
think
like
that's
that.
I think that's too soon.
I mean, I'm more interested in PS6
I'm
than I am
glad
PS5.
I'm glad I bought a PS5 though. I will say that.
I'm more interested in a PS6 than I am a PS5. You know, I think like a lot of the potential PS5 could have had, you're probably going to see that potential expressed and manifested on the PS6. That's what I'm thinking at this point.
Well, who knows what the future of the industry holds as a new either villain or hero has emerged, and that is Sora.
Yeah, you're going to have to explain this one to me, homie.
So
Why are you
Sora,
Stop slandering my boy.
it's not this ain't your boy. This is a evil dark. That's why if you notice the thumbnail, I used Vanitas, which technically I should have used anti-Sora, but I feel like he would have been hard to see. But I just used Vanitas because it kind of got the thing through. So Sora is ChatGPT / OpenAI's video maker that makes videos fairly seamlessly. So I brought many examples, some hilarious, some kind of weird. But this is one where someone was like an interview of like people throughout time.
So how's life been treating you today?
Busy as ever, milady. Was up before the sun, mucked out the goat shed, fetched water from the well, then mended the cartwheel that split yester even.
Sounds like a full day already.
You've been in quite a few duels. How many victories are you up to now?
37. Each one witnessed, each one alive in memory.
And looking ahead, how many more do you expect to win?
Every duel that finds me, until that
Centurion, how long do you think it will take to liberate all of Gaul?
If the gods favor us and the supply lines stay open, 2 campaigning seasons, perhaps a little more. Gaul is wide and stubborn. Victory never comes quickly.
We're standing here at the base of the pyramid as it's still going up. How much longer do you think it'll take before it's finished?
If the river gives us strong floods and no stones crack, maybe 14 seasons more.
So how's
Yeah, so that's like, that's a pretty normal AI kind of thing, I suppose. Nothing too weird. But what we found happening was ChatGPT / OpenAI's system didn't have limits on IPs. So you had people making, well, this one is more your guys' speed, I suppose, but
Goten, I hate you. You're the reason your mom and I got divorced.
What? Dad? No, Dad!
Goten.
So there's that one.
Goku said, "Fuck this kid, man."
This one was a pretty funny one here.
Get ready to jet to fun with Secret Island. Fly in your own private plane, then unlock the hidden massage room. Whoa, secret room! Kick back with 2 chill old dudes and discover the treasure.
Oh my God, no!
Private plane, pop open the door, and the old guys arrive in style.
There's treasure in here.
Hit the rock.
Bam!
Secret room packed with loot. Twist the volcano and
It's a panic button.
Here goes. It's so loud.
whoosh, slide into the swirl. The squishiest blue and white goo that makes waves any way you want. Stretch it, splash it. Whoa, it opened. The only island with real working spy cams hidden in secret rooms. And I can see it on the track. The old guys guard the treasure and fly in with your own private plane. Hey, new from Toy Island.
It's Orange Man.
Don't release the files.
Pushes back and hear the real talking action.
He's guarding the top secret
Not for
file.
long.
Don't release the file. Capture him, lock him up, and expand the adventure. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Secret Island by Jeff. Don't tell anyone.
Y'all real messed up for this.
Yeah.
Dog. What have I been saying this whole time?
I don't know, Jessica.
What have I been saying this whole time? You're not going to beat AI. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to keep getting better. It's just going to keep improving. And eventually it's going to take all of our jobs, and you just need to accept it. You have no choice.
This one's fucking crazy. I don't know if we're gonna watch all of it, but it's a 3-minute long video that is literally like an episode of South Park, made entirely with AI.
Sweeping South Park. Residents young and old are flooding courts, wielding tiny paddles and whacking plastic balls like their lives depend on it.
El deporte que está arrasando en South Park se llama pickleball.
Pickleball-a-roo! 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 Pickleball-a-roo!
Dude, this sucks. We've been out here 10 minutes and I'm already bored out of my mind. Pickleball's a lame-ass old people game. Rich old people like pickleball? Oh shit, I'm gonna be rich. Oh yeah, rookie cards of John freaking Benz. $6? That's practically free. Sweet. I'm gonna make so much money. Dude, you can't just buy up all the pickleball cards and flip them for triple. That's messed up. It's called capitalism, Stan. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called screwing over old people. These are retirees on fixed incomes, man. They're living off Social Security and they just want a hobby. Hello, Chinese businessmen. I have an investment you won't want to miss out on. Meet me tonight at 8. Okay? I buy everything.
Like, it just looks like there's a couple of moments where like the eyes get messed up, but it's building this like pixel by pixel, and it's just getting it. This looks like South Park. And what's the really crazy thing is it using the voices, right?
Mm-hmm.
That it just uses the voices of Trey Parker and Matt Stone's characters, you know. So I will say that doing this is now impossible. OpenAI shut down. It's like if you try to enter in something with like someone else's IP, it just won't make it. But for that first day,
until somebody pirates the software.
Until someone pirates the software, exactly. They're just gonna go.
Guys, come on. I've been saying this since the beginning. To fight AI is to fight a losing battle. This whole thing about the integrity of the art, the artist's integrity, blah 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 blah. It's like, guys, the consumer does not give a flying fuck. These are little piggies that are coming to eat whatever slop you throw out. And as long as the slop tastes good, they don't care how it was made. They don't care if there was actual people involved in it. They don't give a shit. Look, everybody wants to go on about capitalism. That's fucking capitalism, all right? That's the system you decided to defend, all right? It's what the dollar rules, the consumer rules. Like, that's how it works, all right, homie? So this whole thing about but the integrity, capitalism don't give a shit.
So the real test for all software, of course, is can it run Doom? Not only can it run Doom, it can just make its own Doom.
Yep.
One down. Rocket for you. Pinky incoming. Spin it up. Got him.
It's made like a whole like
All clear,
Doom Let's Play with AI. Besides Doom guy walking over the lava, like
incoming. Spin it up. Got him.
That's pretty nuts. Like,
what do you think it's going to be in 10 years? What do you think?
Exactly like this.
Yeah.
This shit.
It's just going to keep getting scarier.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
exist.
see,
and
now
then
you
now
say why do you think it's scary? Like,
Dude, if you can imagine, like, how easy is it going to be to like frame some people if with like all these, you could just mimic someone totally, completely, 100%.
that's
with
why
AI.
society is going to Snowman. I have been saying this. I don't know how long on how many shows that I've been on. I've been saying this.
What have you been saying, Jessica? Tell us.
he's been saying it.
Who is David Cameron?
AI, things like AI and automation and all this stuff is going to force the economy to change. It's going to force the justice system to change. It's going to force society to change from the inside out, bottom up, top down, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's called progress. And like Genkai told Yusuke, progress is a story
lost me there.
that neither I nor you can change.
Progress is evil.
No, dummy. Progress is what allows you to do what you're doing right now.
Yeah, but progress is gonna destroy us. AI,
Or
if we
save
just-
us. No, because here's why I'm all for progress. Because stagnation is death.
No, we
If
should
you
be going back to the Stone Age.
Hell no. You can go back to the Stone Age. I ain't going back to the Stone Age.
You coming with?
Man's always in the Stone Age.
I
coming
will
with-
Minecraft myself before I live like that.
Well, here's where OpenAI completely fucked up, right? Right
Mhm.
here. See this? You know what this is?
Yep.
This is a Nintendo IP. It's over
Well,
now.
that's what got him. Yep.
They're good. Nintendo's coming after
Well,
them.
now I will say if there's one thing that AI can never defeat, it's the fucking lawyers at Nintendo.
Yeah,
Nobody
good for
can.
Nintendo. Cause fuck AI.
This was also pretty funny.
So you do realize, Snowman, that with AI you'd be able to make your own video game, right? One of these
I
days.
can do without it.
Yeah, but it's going to be a lot easier, and it's going to save you more time, so you can do other stuff.
Yeah, maybe make a video game. I'm like,
Oh, so when it's not your medium, it doesn't
I don't-
bother you.
well, I mean, that's just like putting programs together. It's more mathematical than like artistic. in my opinion.
Well, you know, drawing is just putting lines together.
Well, yeah, it depends. So, like with that Doom thing that we just saw, that was it recreating footage, right? It was making footage of a video game.
Yeah.
When it's an AI making a video game from the ground up with code, there is a different layer to that. I'll give
Hey,
some-
Wizard.
like, that is a thing.
Wizard. 10 years from now, it'll be making video games.
I mean, yeah, like you can ask ChatGPT to make Snake. It can make a video game. Like
Yeah.
you can program a video game. It can make
10
Snake
years
and you
from
can add
10
stuff
years
to
from
it.
now, 10 years from now, I can make a AAA video game using AI on my Mac, on my iMac.
All right, bookmark that.
Yeah.
We'll have it ready. We'll have it. It'll be here. But anyway, yeah. So Chris Benoit returned to wrestling after 20 years.
It's about damn time, man. I was wondering where he went.
Yeah, but he showed up to All Elite for some reason. That was weird. He showed up to AEW. But someone captioned this. It was really funny that it's like you can see the confusion on Chris's face as if his soul was brought from hell to be in this AI and it's trapped and doesn't understand what's going on.
Look at the faces. Listen to him. Benoit looks overwhelming.
He's really
there's
choked
another-
up.
Yeah, he's just like, I have a lot saved here. I don't know how many. I'll just open up random ones and we'll just see what we get.
Nintendo's probably just gonna sue you now too.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I have Jesker here is to protect me from Nintendo.
I'll
Loves
save you,
Nintendo.
Wizard.
He loves Nintendo.
And they say hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait.
Private Pikachu, stay low. Terrific. We need that nest cleared.
Like the AI, like just it's got like it's just the it can make some pretty fun stuff.
Yeah, and think about where it was a year ago. And look at what it's able to do now.
Yeah, it
Think
couldn't
about-
make fucking Will Smith eating spaghetti. That was like the whole
Yeah.
thing that they kept.
I love that Nightmare Fuel, dude. Those videos are so awesome.
Where's it gonna be next year?
Yeah, we'll be able to make whole movies with prompt.
I don't have to give a shit about the Star Wars sequels that Disney made, because guess what? I'll be able to make my fucking own, bitch.
Tonight I'm kicking the door in. That cell's gonna lock behind us, and there ain't no bodyguard, no entourage, just you, me, and every city.
Yeah, so they like there's a lot of wrestling ones, around, like especially in a lot of Tupac ones, too, Tupac and Biggie ones, and also police arrests.
Fucking Fred Flintstone.
No, yeah, but whoa, he's off the road. Crash. I'm out of here.
It's funny when it like fucks up the words and like the sounds. It makes people say sounds instead of like making them. And
well, that's because sometimes you gotta like spell out like the
Control 27, still southbound at 90. Vehicle
which
is
one it is.
wooden frame, stone rollers. Driver male, orange tunic.
Pull it over, sir.
Now.
Yeah, but whoa, he's off the road. Crash. I'm out of here.
saying crash like
That's some stupid shit right there, bro.
These ones are all right because they are just kind of stupid. It's just weird how like just real it is. Like,
yeah, that's technology, guys. Again, like, what did you think was going to happen? It was going to stay the same that it's been our entire lives? No, because
no one's ever thought that.
I mean, think about it. Like some of the stuff that we grew up in the internet age. All right, like we all grew up in that time period. To us, it is so natural and normal. Kids growing up now, this shit right here is going to be natural and normal for them. And just like how our parents and grandparents looked at all the computer shit that we grew up with, and they didn't understand it, it's just history repeating itself. Like it's so obvious. Like I don't know why people. I don't know why people like are freaking out about this.
West Coast breeze, man. This game feel like home.
Hey everybody, it's Mike.
There's always
I'm on the clock.
there's
Hard
always
hat, steel toes,
consequences
the whole
to
deal.
everything.
Look at that
Yeah,
sunrise
but-
behind
to
me.
everything.
Gorgeous, right? We're tightening up this beam, making
I don't
sure it's safe
see
for folks who are gonna
much
live
of
up
a
there one day.
downside to this, to be honest with you.
It drives itself. There is no one at the wheel.
Correct, Albert. Waymo is in autonomous mode.
I feel as though I'm witnessing the future materialize.
Dr. King, you just led your team
Honestly,
to a Super
I
Bowl
really
victory.
am
What does
kinda
this moment mean to you?
Means that a dream when tended
using
to with
AI to
discipline and
make
love
media.
can become
It
a
doesn't
reality
affect
on any
me.
field. We came together. Black,
I like
white,
it because
white,
it's
rich,
gonna allow a lot of people that haven't been able to express themselves and make money off of this shit.
You know what? This isn't working. I've painted the same trees 1,000 times and I'm sick of it. I'm done with this canvas. Done with all of it. And you get that out of my face. I quit.
Just buy one, get one free on milk.
Damn, that is
right, but it
wild, bro.
expired
That's
last
funny
July,
as
so in
fuck.
October, man.
Can't you just, override it?
I could, but then I get written up, and I like this job.
Hey, can I just, sir, where do you see yourself in 10 years, Pop?
Man, 10 years, I hope I'm still here. First of all, I see myself running my own label, putting young artists on, building schools, giving back. I want to be at peace, maybe with some kids running around.
Go on, hit it. All right, here we go. Shh. Listen, hear it? Let's move. Go, go. We're clear.
Brothers, when we stand apart, we're a whisper. When we stand together, we are thunder.
You mean like pulling our efforts, our money, everything?
Exactly. One block, one family, one vote at a time. Unified, we decide what happens in our neighborhoods.
Can't nobody.
Okay, Morty, new dimension, same couch, but look at the chin on this guy.
Hey, excuse us, Mr. Griffin. We might have just popped through your wall.
Hey, no problem. My house gets weirder visitors than the cable guy.
Black Flash! Second!
Is that all you got, kid? And that's how it's done.
What is this thing?
Your lightsaber. It shows you, Michael.
I feel the energy, like it's dancing with me.
You're a Jedi now. Let it flow.
I love the song that it makes.
Banger, man.
All my life, I've heard the chains rattle in the dark. People told me to stay quiet, to bow. But the Force, it sings of something else. It sings of freedom.
I stand on the edge of the stars, a shadow dressed in light. The battle is carved in my...
To the grandest stage of them all, welcome the future of WrestleMania, the straw hat himself, Monkey D. Luffy.
There's another genre is the people stealing fried
Chicken's
chicken.
looking nice, pal.
Yo, he stole my chicken.
Crunching my arms, can't stop the flavor. Oh yeah!
Man.
Crispy heaven, I'm the thief.
Give it back.
Right, can't catch me.
The chicken's looking nice, pal.
Yo, he stole my chicken.
Crunching my arms, can't stop the flavor. Oh yeah!
Man.
Crispy heaven, I'm the thief.
Give it back.
Right, can't catch
I'm a thief in my.
It's still creepy as shit in some spots.
Propaganda from a center club.
Man, you can't even
Gentlemen, hey.
That's still working out the kinks, man.
Dare you see the movement? I invented the step.
Michael Jackson yelling at Hitler.
That shit's yeah. See,
I love the early AI when it was producing that fucking nightmare fuel, man. I'll say it 1,000 times. That shit was so
dude,
crazy.
I look at this stuff and I see fucking dollar signs, man. I'm just like,
because you're a hack.
Fuck, man. I don't like. It blows my mind how like so many people around are like, you know, capitalism, capitalism, capitalism. Until it comes out with something that y'all don't like.
I don't care. I just think you're a hack.
And then it's like, oh shit. Well, you can't use that to make money because of I thought y'all believed in a free fucking market. What happened to that?
Use whatever you want to make money. I just think you're a hack.
All right. Well, when I have my tens of millions of dollars, there's going to be tens of million reasons why I don't give a shit.
An uncreative person with AI is still an uncreative person.
That don't mean shit.
The thing with making AI as a product, like AI with products, is that everything you make is AI you don't own. So
for
people
now,
people just use it.
For now.
No, that is never going to.
Jessica was born in the darkness.
That's right, bitch. I was born in the. You merely adopted the laziness. I was born in it.
Nah, the AI is good as a tool.
I never thought I'd see this on
I don't completely hate it.
Mr. Rogers, neighbor, it's a beautiful day to paint this canvas with your blood.
You walk in here with your happy little clouds, like the ring is some canvas for you to
This
paint
is like
on.
celebrity deathmatch.
This is my neighborhood, and in my neighborhood, people learn respect the hard way.
Dude, they could do a live action celebrity deathmatch with AI. They could be ripping each other's arms off and stabbing each other.
Like this is the thing. Is like we're never gonna see any corporation do anything like this officially. But with AI, we can make all this stuff that we thought of in our heads a fucking reality, and there's no limit to it. There's no corporate walls around it. I fucking love that.
It's the purest like utopia that Jessica envisions with his socialist agenda.
That's right, baby.
Exactly.
In the long run of history, Jessica James is always right.
Well, I don't know about that at all.
Jessica James is always right.
Yeah, let's ask what was his name?
Oh, David Cameron.
Yeah, that's David Cameron.
Hey, David Cameron, who's always right? You are Jessica, and the entirety of the United Kingdom agrees with you. Thank you, David. I appreciate that.
So he's slightly British.
This one's a pretty funny one here. This was like a thread of like random ones. This one's like a Love Island reality TV show like reveal.
God.
No way. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. I actually don't even know what to say.
Ronald McDonald and Wendy.
Leaf powered speedrun. Infinite runway.
We used to not need AI to make these. We used to have stoners to do it for us.
One photo.
Yeah, this is just another step into completely erasing humanity.
I took the shot in 2015. I had
Man,
no idea
fuck humanity.
My wedding, then the
We
internet
suck
turned it into
anyways.
something else.
Yeah, we do suck. I'm not really a human fan.
So what?
or bagels. Bagels to my table? That's like bringing tap water to the ocean. You insulting me?
It's just ham, Vinny. Relax.
Ham? You see this?
Here's another one. Yeah, I don't. You can see like this earring. I just caught that like clips through like. Like it like appears on his other ear through his head.
In a year, though, this won't be a problem.
This is how fusions work. They have to wear an earring to do it.
Some of them.
So there's different types of fusions. There's Namekian fusion, where they just like place like one Namekian will place their hand on the other one's chest, and they just merge, and it's like a permanent fusion. And eventually, like one acts as like the body, and the other one just like transfers their power and essence to them. And then there's Metamarine fusion, where you have to do a fusion dance, and it lasts for 30 minutes. And then they defuse, and you have to wait an hour before you can fuse again. And then the earrings is what's known as Patara fusion. This is given by the gods, basically. One person puts an earring on their left ear, the other one puts an earring on their right ear, and they fuse together. Now, originally, that was supposed to be permanent. That was a permanent fusion. And it was really powerful because it was permanent, because it's kind of like you're sacrificing your individuality for like, you know, a lot of power. But Dragon Ball Super kind of retconned it and made it to where it's only permanent if gods use that type of fusion. If mortals use it, it only lasts for an hour, which I don't like that retcon at all. But what you saw there, Wizard, that's known as the Patara fusion. And yes, it does use earrings.
So yeah, that, you know, that's, you know, I'm not going to play all of them that I saved, but there, you know, you can look up, they've been around on Twitter, and a lot of the shit posting sites have them, and people saying they're messing around with stuff. And like I said, a lot of what they wanted to make or what they did make, you can't make anymore, you know, and stuff. But there was the caveat of OpenAI claims companies must opt out of having their copyrighted characters and content appear in Sora. Legal experts say companies have grounds to sue. They're setting up this false bargain where they can do this unless you opt out, and if you don't, it's your fault. That's not the way the law works. Like, it's like, hey, you got to tell us not to use your stuff, pal. Like, no, I know I don't.
The law is going to have to change, because it's going to come down to one of those things to where, can you apply the law practically in a society where this stuff is going to be so fucking rampant that you really can't police it? So you're gonna have to, there comes a point to where the practicality and the application of the law is going to come into question. And as much as these companies are going to fight this, they're going to lose. They are going to lose this, because it's just not going to be practical to apply the law to this. Sorry. Well, I'm not really sorry. I really don't give a shit about these companies, to be honest with you. Fuck you guys. You suck. Yeah, so fuck you. And finally, art is free. Art is democratized. Now, if we
but
can
all
just
these companies, you're saying, fuck you. You're the one who's going to be using AI to make fanfics of.
Yeah, you're standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, but the thing,
and spitting on them.
But the thing is that these companies, they've become these fucking these corrupt machines that they don't give a shit about the art anyways. So just democratize and let people that do give a shit about the art
when everyone's sloppy, no one will be.
Like everybody wants to complain about all these companies in Hollywood and how they don't understand these characters and blah, blah, blah. And then finally, when you have the chance to actually democratize this shit and have all this stuff out there to where you can control it, well, now all of a sudden you want to defend these companies. Like, pick a fucking lane, people. Like, do you like the companies or do you not like the companies? Like, what is it?
I mean, I like it when they put out good shit. I mean, DC and Marvel are still putting out good comics right now. They're getting better.
And
So, I mean,
like media stuff.
I'd rather make my own shit than just make Marvel and DC shit anyway.
I would rather, as a socialist I would rather democratize every fucking thing. We're democratizing we're democratizing art, we're democratizing the economy, and we're democratizing the workplace.
Can I sell a comic based on your character then, Jester?
I don't care. Go for it.
You're
listen, man. As long all I care about at the end of the day is that we get
so property doesn't exist.
All I care about at the end of the day is every man, woman, and child is happy, healthy, well fed, well sheltered, well taken care of.
What do you think
I
about
care
the fact that AI and using it has wrecks the environment and it drives up, like your electric bill has been higher because your most likely your state or your town's energy grid is being used because of AI more.
Yeah, the memory of the universe is depleting, dude.
Yeah, that's because we're in a transitionary phase because AI is so new, but eventually the economy is going to have
Jesker Clanker lover James over here.
Eventually the economy, and like I said, the economy, the government, and society is going to have to fundamentally change in order to adapt to all this. You don't have a choice. That's progress. You either adapt and change or you die. That is fucking progress.
It might just be change. It might not necessarily be progress.
That's how life works. You see it in fucking nature. You either adapt to your environment, you adapt to the circumstances, or you die. Sorry, that's one of the rules of the universe, and it applies to everything and everyone. And it's a beautiful thing if you just learn to go with it. Don't fight it. This again, I'm about to bring it back full circle to the whole Taoism thing. The whole point of Taoism is that there is a flow to the universe. There are universal laws. If you fight that, you're going to be very miserable. If you go with the flow, you're going to find happiness and freedom. So go with the flow.
We were just talking about it.
So you're saying just let AI steal your IPs?
Yeah, because it's going to fucking happen anyways. So why make yourself?
Not if they make it illegal, Jesse.
Use my IPs.
It doesn't matter because you can't apply the law practically in order to.
Jesker, I'm almost surprised you're not like the government should pass legislature to like stop this.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think a piece of legislation is really going to have any practical effect on this in the real world?
I mean, there can be consequences now enforced.
How are they going to police it?
Okay, let's say this OpenAI. I can sue them. You can't use my characters in OpenAI. The judge is like, correct. You can't. So,
yeah, but then somebody else.
And then I win.
Yeah, you stop me, but then 10 other people are still going to do it anyways.
Well, then I'm going to use the court case I just fucking won against those 10 other motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah,
and then 100
people remove me from your stuff.
100 people are going to replace them.
Okay, oh well, dude.
You can't. You are fighting a battle that has no end. It is pointless. You're wasting your time, your money, and your energy. So you'd be a lot happier if you just didn't fight a losing battle. That's something I have been very consistent on. I've told people that. Again, we're not going to go into like.
It's kind of a generalized statement too. Like, don't fight AI. I mean, there could be instances where I won't and I don't care. There could be some where I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Listen, I tell people all the time. I've told some people that we've had some issues with on CG Church. I said, listen,
hello, Cynic.
You're fighting a losing battle. Stop fighting a losing battle.
I don't care about AI. I'm gonna make my comic book the way I want to make it. And if people like it, AI has no.
I've used AI video making stuff to make my characters from my books in live action. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna be like over here going. I'm gonna sit here in like 5 years when it can just do feature length movies. You know, you just let the computer run for a couple hours. Bing, bang, boom. It's got your movie for you. not gonna sit here and go like I don't like the wokeness in the modern MCU. I'm gonna sit there and be like, bing bang boom, make a new MCU movie that's not woke, and it's it's just that's just it might be fun, but it's just like I don't know. Then now I'm gonna
There's
go
no
share
point
it,
in that for me.
Yeah, it's mainly I like it for shit posts. That's my thing.
Yeah, like I said,
yeah,
you could have the sharpest sword in the shed, but if you don't know how to wield it, then it's like, who cares?
Yeah, why would 2.5 years? This is the progress of AI video making.
Why would I wield a sword when I have a fucking nuclear missile?
Well, you don't know the launch codes then. You get the analogy. Just think about it for 16 minutes.
Yeah, like look at March in 2023. This is where we were. I remember this coming out. And it's like you can make this fucking weird, and then now it's just like 2.5 years later. It's just like
it's way better, but it's still off, which is crazy.
But it's not going to be off in like 5 fucking years, bro. That's my point. You're not seeing. It's the early.
What is your point, Jessica? That AI is going to be successful? Shit. It's like, yeah.
Yes, it's going to change everything.
Oh, we're also getting this. Multiple talent agencies are reportedly in talks to sign AI quote actress Tilly Norwood, created by AI talent studio Sequoia.
It's already fucking happening, bro. It changes everything. Just embrace the change.
I mean, there's some things you don't have to embrace, and you can.
Yeah, you
change.
do. Or you're gonna be miserable. Like
I don't really care what AI does to like movies and shit.
I'm not gonna be miserable and fight some battle just for. Well, I'm doing this for the honor and pride of the artist and blah blah blah. I don't give a shit, bro. I'm here. I'm excited for it. I love this shit. I love science and technology. Let's go. Make my life easier. Make my life more simple. That's the whole fucking point. Make my life more comfortable.
It's just going to be oversaturated with more slop. It's just going to be more projects from a bunch of uncreative people who aren't going to make anything good. It's just going to be AI slop.
The people will decide that.
Swan says, "I hope I never end up in an argument with Jessica."
The people will decide that.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, so let them decide. Stop trying to limit AI and decide it for them.
Yeah, people.
I'm just saying
people won't
that's going to be one of the outcomes.
People won't pay AI like people.
You'd be surprised what people.
No, people. I mean, some people will, but like the vast majority will be like, no, I'm not gonna pay watch some clanker art. I'm gonna pay. I like.
Well, also, Jessica, if everyone's making it, why would anyone need to pay you to make anything? Why would they need to buy anything from you if they could just make it themselves with AI?
I mean, that's a good point. Eventually, it will get to that point, and like I said, it will fundamentally change the fucking economy. Like the economy we have now is not going to be the economy we have in 25, 30 years. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. In the long run, this changes everything.
Yeah, I agree. With any new technology.
This is the thoughts, basically.
I mean, it's a debate. I mean, look, here's the thing, though. The fact that we're having this debate is a good thing because the people that's actually running the fucking world right now, the people in our governments and stuff, they're not having these fucking debates. They have no idea what the fuck any of this shit is. And that's
what? You're crazy.
That's a really scary thought, dude. I mean, they can't even figure out how to use Facebook half the time. They're so fucking old. So
dude, those aren't the people really in charge, man.
That's our representatives.
Yeah, our representatives.
So I mean, homie, it's just like that kind of freaks me out. I'm like, I want our leaders debating this fucking shit. I want them talking about this fucking shit, but they don't.
You just mean like American like government, right?
Well, I mean,
you don't think Japan is like heavily invested in like AI or China?
Oh yeah, Japan is, but American politicians are and this goes for both sides. American politicians are so fucking geriatric and out of touch with the fucking society that they're not having these conversations.
A lot of them too. I don't think they even like know what's going on, and so it's like it's kind of rising so fast that their eyes aren't even turned on to it yet.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Where it's gonna come to a head when because the Sora watermark is now people are figuring out how to remove it.
Yep.
It's gonna come to a head when we get something that's so indistinguishable that it's like, here's fucking Biden meeting with fucking Netanyahu.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna break the whole fucking system, and I am here for it. I'm gonna take pleasure in watching.
You want to get
break.
AI banned tomorrow? You make fun of Trump with it.
I am here for AI to break the whole fucking system because I hate the fucking system. Bro, I am going to have I'm gonna be like Diddy with that baby oil as I watch the whole fucking thing come down. And I'm gonna be like, yes.
That was another, I think that was another one with the videos. It was like another one of those like toy commercials, like the Diddy doll, and it was like, wow, he's got oil, and it's like Uzi and like stuff like that.
I mean, you're right. I mean, I agree with you, Jessica. Another scary thing is it's like, or one of the scary things is it's like, is video evidence even going to be admissible anymore with AI being able to create like picture
that's why
perfect
the
fucking
whole
realistic.
whole fucking justice system has to change.
They'll basically kind of like, I mean, to an extent, there's precedent set of like, well, Photoshop was always a thing. And
Yeah, but that is nowhere near as advanced.
no, but I mean, like, there's that kind of idea of just like, you have to verify it. You have to go through the, it'll be harder to verify.
Yeah,
it,
and
but it
things
won't be
would
impossible.
line up. Like you could look at their cell phone evidence to see if they were in that area at the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff, or like, and there's still like doing interviews and body language and voice language, and we might get some people getting wrongly accused, or might get people getting off.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
And being like, so we'll see what happens. But I also don't know how often AI will be used to make like these, because that's the other thing is like, as of right now, it's limited to 8 seconds, but some of them change that. But like, if we just make that the rule, where it's like it has to be 8 seconds, no more, right? That will be the big that'd be a good limiter to just be like, yeah, because no one's gonna be able to make a half-hour video consistently match everything up of you committing a crime. Like, well, it's only 8 seconds. Well, that's a big tip off that it's not real, so. But no, I mean, we'll see what happens, and I'm just, like I said, I like the memes, I like the shit posts, I like being able to make my characters real. We'll see what happens.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna be right about all this, and y'all are gonna be very happy that I'm right because your lives are gonna be much improved because of it.
You're just saying let AI take over.
Yeah, because humans
I'm not
have
really,
done
like, fighting against it.
because humans have done such a great job up until now.
You know what we're struggling with still.
Yeah,
though?
look who's creating AI, humans. So
Yeah, but the AI will take over eventually, and it's not going to
realize humans are, like you said, worthless, and just decide that we are the problem and do away with us.
I mean, if that's what it comes to,
Jessica
that's what
wants
it comes to.
Ultron.
I mean, homie, like, they're talking about this object out in
Skynet.
space and stuff, and so I brought up the idea.
That's
of,
my
like,
cock.
They brought up the idea of like aliens invading and taking over, and I said, you know what? It might not be that bad though, because surely they can't screw it up any worse than we have.
Baki,
I'll be down for that.
Baki had talked about Xbox again earlier. It said that Steam should buy Xbox. Valve.
Steam buying Xbox.
But I think Steam should use bits of the Xbox to fix their Steam console, make a true PC console hybrid. So buy Xbox.
I mean, the only thing they'd really get is their exclusives, which is like 4. You get Halo, but you can still get that on Steam anyway, right?
I think it's on PC now. It just hasn't come to PlayStation yet. But yeah, then we have our poll here in the chat. Really was the question of the night: is are AIs like Sora good or bad for our entertainment landscape? And 38% said good. AI is harmless or just a tool. 38% also said really good. We can make our own stuff. 12% said bad. It steals and breeds laziness. 12% also said really bad. Outlaw it and end it.
I voted for that, but I don't really believe in that until it gets to a point where it's like, all right, this is super dangerous. But either way, it doesn't matter because nukes still exist.
Yeah, well, AI is just like
AI
nuclear
fix
weapons.
some movies and maybe create a
It's-
Mortal Kombat anime.
It's a double-edged sword, man. I mean, you can have nuclear power plants, which are fucking awesome, and we need to use more of them. Or you can have nuclear weapons. It's a double-edged sword. AI
Yeah, but
is
you
the
know
same
what?
thing.
There's apparently thorium reactors are better than like uranium ones.
What's a thorium reactor?
So like thorium reactors, from what I had heard about,
They make a bunch of Asgardian gods.
Oh
well,
my
I mean-
god, is that where this shit's going? Fuck
No,
yeah,
but
it
like,
is.
well, I mean, like thorium is named obviously after Thor, but like thorium reactors like make a bunch of like they make like overproduction of energy or something like that. And they're the thing that they are left with is like way less, like there's less waste. Thorium reactors use a thorium fuel cell to generate nuclear power, offering potential benefits such as abundant, cheaper fuel, reduced radioactive waste with shorter half-lives, and improved safety through molten salt reactors. Fastly drain fuel in emergencies.
Yeah, see, if we had a government that was of any worth, they would be bringing in scientists and experts to explain all this shit to them about these thorium reactors, and we would start setting up the infrastructure in place to build these things all over the fucking country, and that way we could have a better electric grid. But because we have such inept dumbass politicians who are voted in by such inept dumbass voters, the whole country has to suffer.
They're blowing them up. Like I saw a video of blowing up. They're like blowing up the reactor. Like they're like, oh, we
How are
turned
they
off
gonna
nuclear
make money
power
off
and
of that?
we're blowing it up and we're moving to cleaner, safer things. And everyone in the comments is just like, you fools. Literally the cleanest, safest thing.
Yeah, exactly. Again, like I'm for progress. I'm for what makes life easier and better and more comfortable for more people. I'm not here to make these fucking companies money. I don't give a shit about fucking CEO of whatever fucking electric company being able to go on fucking 3 vacations a year, buy his 7th yacht. I'm not here for that. I'm for a better fucking world. And whatever gets us there, make it happen. To hell with all these other people.
It was all
That's like
propagandists from
energy.
the coal and
It's a little
oil
different than
companies.
art.
Like
yeah,
our
AI can't make energy. It takes more than it makes.
Our science and our technology should not be based on, well, how can we make money off of this? It should be, is this going to make lives is this going to make more people's lives easier, better, more comfortable? Is that what this is going to do? That should be the only fucking question.
You literally said you wanted to use AI to become like a millionaire.
Yeah, because it's going to help make people's lives easier.
It'll make his life. Yeah. That counts.
So you'll be the guy on. So you'll be the communist leader. So you're David Cameron.
But the thing is, I'm not going to be hoarding the technology, and I'm not stifling progress by doing that. But if you don't allow these, if you don't allow like a better energy source to come along that is going to make society run better, then that's stifling progress.
Dude, well, everyone wants that. We don't really have any control over that. But you're right. I mean, the people, we got to vote in the right people, but that's never going
Mine
to happen.
says repeal whatever amendment allowed Jesker to vote.
Like
I think everyone wants free, clean energy. It's the politicians and the people making it.
Hold up. No. It's the politicians and
Okay, hold on. I gotta preface that. Do not do it even as a joke. I know.
No.
Don't do it.
No, I'm not going there, Wizard.
Square Enix.
It's the politicians and the businessmen.
Oh yeah, so I said.
Yeah, don't do it. Not even as a joke. Don't do it.
I didn't say what, Wizard. What do you think I'm gonna say?
Something this guy would say.
No, because I'm not that guy. I'd never do those jokes. I'm saying it's the politicians and it's the fucking billionaires. That's the people that are going to hold us back. That's the problem, because they're in bed together. And my whole point is that the rest of us need to stand up and say, fuck you guys, do as we say. You work for us, not the other way around.
Well,
and then it's like, but I can't make all this money. And it's like, well, too fucking bad. This world's not about you. It's about all of us. And if you can't accept that, then you can be ostracized for all I care.
Well, right. We can say and wish that, but like,
no,
how
we
likely
can
is
force
to
that.
even happen?
We can force that because there's more of us than there are of them. You just got to grow some balls.
Jessica, sometimes you just got to go with the flow and let things just like happen how they happen, man.
We talk about.
I mean, honestly, he does. It's not like he ain't got no control over it.
Right.
I mean, I don't, but what I'm saying is that one person can't do it. But if the entire fucking world ganged up on these politicians and these billionaires, hell yeah, we can make them do whatever the fuck we want.
All right, explain ganged up on. How does this go about? Continue.
What you strip them of their power and you take it back for yourselves.
Okay, how do you do that?
We take Gotham from the corrupt.
I can't say how you do that without getting banned off this
Powerful
platform.
will be ripped from their decadent nests and cast out into the cold world that we know and endure.
Okay, but so what do we? So we just Minecraft them all, right? And then who takes over the company after we kill all the people?
If that's what it comes to.
But then who takes over the company? You don't think they like set up contingencies?
The company
where
doesn't
they'd have
exist.
a similar-minded people.
The company doesn't exist anymore.
We made
Wow,
new company
just not wiping out a few people. The company will still be there.
Hey, you democratize it. It doesn't exist.
Just learned that word.
I
never heard that. Honestly, yeah. Let's end this fucking thing.
I'm curious. Like, it's too much. You can't just. It's not an easy solution.
No, it's not an easy solution, and it's not going to be a pretty solution. But guess what, man? That's what it's going to end up coming to, and you can see it.
I gotta have that in there.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Normal people are getting frustrated, man. That frustration is going to boil over at some point. That's all I'm going to say.
This is what I say.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, Elmald seed cope.
Can't believe he did it.
Anyway, thanks everyone for coming to our anniversary and kind of like filler episode as far as like we don't really have a whole lot of news. We have some we can carry over, but we'll see what comes up. But thanks everyone in the chat. Of course, Cynic popping in at the end. Baki here from the beginning. Swan here from the beginning, popping in again.
Hail all of you.
Popped in. One Gun was here. Rich was here. And Victor the Lore Seeker was also here. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Jester. Thank you, Snowman.
Of course. Konnichiwa.
Always. We'll be back next week with our new background, our new pre-show video, possibly new intro if I get that working, new outro. This will be the last time you hear the sax Gandalf playing.
Soak it in while you can.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it while you can, because it will not be here next week. We'll be, new year, truly a new season as we'll try to get new stuff. And then before you know it, like I said, we'll be doing the Halloween special. Once again, another tier list. Get ready for that. But no Sax Gandalf, no Gandalf, that's for sure.
He needs a new outro, apparently.
Well, you gotta change it up. It's been a year.
Yeah, it's called progress, Snowman.
Jesker beat me with a stick and told me to adapt or die.
Pretty much. I'm trying to save you, wizard.
Grow
adapt
wings,
or
you petulant creature.
You must seal yourself in the cocoon so that you can emerge as a beautiful
He's
butterfly.
like, plug me into the Matrix is what Jessica wants to do. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming in. So I'll play the last time our favorite outro.